Hey guys, Wolfman here. So today I'm going on a private tour of NBC HQ. I'm right here outside the Rockefeller skating rink. Here it is. People skating all over. It's a lot of fun looking. Saw some good skaters. It's always good. Sorry about that. Something on my phone. So I'll see you in there. Bye. Hey everybody, Wolfman here again. So it is now November 18th somehow because I completely forgot to finish the vlog, which I was supposed to finish on the day I went to NBC, but I'll finish it now. So the day there was absolutely crazy. Really weird too. It's a great day though, one of the best days of my life for sure. Sorry, just fixing my hair. So what we did was this guy who invited us. I have the the name tag we needed to get into the floors we had to go to. Right, sorry about that. Here. Hold on. It's reversed. So what it says is visitor Adam Wolf Studio 3K, and right here, Danf. That was his last name. And we found out what his job title meant was that he was the floor manager for every single New York news program at NBC for like the last couple of years. So we were there for two shows. We were there for News at 12 with Stephen Holt and Carrie Barrett. Now, I like Stephen Holt a lot, so that was really cool. And New York Live, where we saw Josh Altson from Million Dollar Listing, Los Angeles, and Elle Macpherson, the supermodel, and Aaron Lauder on New York Live. Sorry, eyes were twitching. I don't know why. And you would think we would watch it from behind the scenes, like where people edit stuff, but it's all robotic cameras. So I don't know how this guy had so much power. So we were allowed to sit 15, like 10 or 15 feet from where they were filming. Like, how many people do you think in NBC history have ever done that who aren't staff or people who are connected with people at NBC by family or by step family or something like that? We're not connected with him at all. The only way we actually knew him is his son was my kindergarten classmate, and he liked how I sung, and he said, this is literally what he said. He gave me something, I'll give him something as well. Why not? And he asked my mom if I would like a tour, and she said yeah, and that happened. So we finished those two, and in the middle of Elle Macpherson and Aaron Lauder talking, there was a breaking news, which was this was really weird. It was Donald Trump and Barack Obama talking in the White House, which was a huge deal. And we were all looking at it, and I was like, is this seriously happening? It's like, wow, this is NBC. It's like, and where we were watching New York Live was they moved us because we had to for that, because they moved the cameras where we were sitting originally. So they moved us to the desk where they have Storm Team 4. So we were literally Storm Team 4, if you think about it. And they had the screen where I was like, oh, and here comes Hurricane Josh, right up front, right down from South Carolina to Florida. And I thought that was pretty funny. And we left there, sorry, or something on the camera. And we left there, sorry, that studio at around 1-ish. And then we went on a studio, on a public tour, which we thought was supposed to be private. And, sorry, I had to burp there. So we went on this public tour, which we thought was supposed to be private. And we found out I was the only guy on the tour. Not even kidding. It was like 15 people. It was 12 Wisconsin high school seniors. And they were all pretty much all really, really like not nice. I don't want to say the word I want to say. For the children. Like half of them when mom and I came into the room when we were in line, like glared at me, and I'm like, "What are you looking at? Stop!" They're just glared at me. I'm like, it's a public tour. You're not gonna be by yourself. But we thought we were getting a private tour, so that was kind of awkward as well. And when the person chaperoning them said they're from Wisconsin, I thought they were in college. So I was going to yell "Go Badgers," and then I asked her, "Are they in college?" And she said no. I'm like, "Oi, that would have been bad." So the tour was pretty fun. It's kind of boring. It was okay though. We saw Jimmy Fallon's studio for where Johnny Carson's studio was. Still the same place. They even still have the same mark where Johnny Carson stood, although it's way behind where Fallon stands for his monologues now. And we saw the Nightly News studio, which was pretty cool because I love NBC Nightly News. Who doesn't like Lester Holt? I know I do. And let me think. I'm trying to think if we saw any other studio. Oh, and then we saw a wall of items, which was a memorial to all the NBC News correspondents that unfortunately died, whether it be during filming or going to filming or in general, not normally. And the guy who invited us, Danf, was very, very close to one of the guys who died recently, like 10, 15 years ago. So that was sad to hear. And the last thing we did on that tour was we went and there was a room. Sorry, Beanie's getting a little bit itchy. There was a room where where they made us do a mock late night interview. And it was so awkward. I was the guest because I was the only guy. So I was like, I'm not doing this if I'm not the guest, the host, or the announcer. So not in the background. I'm the only guy here. So I was a guest. And the mom was in the sound room. And pretty much any time I talked, after like 3 or 4 words, one of the high school girls who were doing the laugh track, plus the laugh track every single time, and it's really loud. Everybody started laughing. I'm like, this is not funny. I'm trying to take this at least mildly seriously. Like this is, and I was pretty much all unscripted too. So I'm like, I don't think I'm supposed to laugh here. Like, and I'm not saying anything funny. Like one of them was, one of the times was, oh, I really love action movies. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger, laugh track. I'm like, I didn't look or anything, but I'm like, I didn't do that. But you know, very, very not nice and awkward, and everybody got off track. Other than me, I laughed once or twice, but that's because it was nervous, because I was like, could you stop? I couldn't say that because it was recording, but and I don't have it with me, the interview, the mock interview, but I'm pretty sure my mom is going to post it somewhere if she hasn't already. And that's what we did at NBC. Sorry. Sorry. Oh. Unluckily, I don't have anything more from NBC to show you, because we literally pretty much just went in and out after the tour. I mean, out after the tour. But after that, the last thing we did before going on the train from Grand Central back to Rye and then back to Stamford, because we went to Grand Central from Rye, was we went to lunch at TGI Fridays. And TGI Fridays was okay, wasn't bad, but for how okay the food was, it was super effing expensive. The thing I got was like $18, and it was, I think, like chicken, or no, it was a three appetizer thing, and it wasn't huge. It was kind of big. Sorry about that. Something on the camera again. And it was $19 for a three app mix. I'm like, what? $19? That's as much as I see on some filet mignons at some of these like expensive, like mildly expensive restaurants. And this is TGI Fridays, mind you. And I saw that there was like a $30 Jack Daniels thing. I'm like, how do they get away with this? And then I remember we're right near Rockefeller Center. But in general, none of these people look like they wanted to spend that kind of money on food from TGI Fridays. Like, come on. Or either way, we had a good time there. It was nice. Okay food, good drinks. It was fine. Then we went back to Rye from Grand Central and drove back to Stanford. And that was it. That was my great and weird day at NBC/TGI Fridays. I wish I had more to show you, but I don't. So if you like this vlog, like the video, please. I need all the likes I can get. Subscribe, comment, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.